connecting it to this week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, mashallah.
You spoke about the characteristic of envy, and that's, I know for myself, one characteristic that I have not thought about too much or focused on too much when I think about my ego. I look more at anger, stubbornness, and I'm asking, that characteristic, is it by its nature something that's more difficult to see? And then when we're looking at it in ourselves and trying to fix it, where is the beginning point for that, for envy?
No, you can see it in others. You cannot see it in yourself. You refuse to. In others, you can see, oh, this one is just acting up jealousy. But in yourself, you'll come up, it depends on how honest you are. How honest you are. You've been trained since you were young to say, oh, you're doing this because you're jealous, huh? And you understand, you accept it. Or you were not trained when you were young, and this is not jealousy, it's just competition. It's not being jealous, it's just competition. And especially in this country, you must compete, you must be the best, right? And if you feel like, oh, this one win and I don't win, they say, good, that is a good feeling. You should use that for the next one and be better. But they don't know how to process that for you. To say, look, to be competitive for Allah's sake, not for your ego. Jealousy is different. When you get this very bad feeling because someone is doing better than you, that is wrong. In fact, in tariqat, and this is for 7 years old and 70 years old, in matters of akhirat, you're supposed to be jealous, quote unquote. Matters of akhirat. Someone who is better than you, more religious, more pious, more salih than you, more patient than you, you feel, I must be better than this one, I must try to be better. Anything that concerns the dunya, right? You're supposed to not look at someone who is higher than you, but someone who is lower than you. Meaning in matters of dunya, you don't say, oh, I must be better than this one. You say, no, Allah gave me this and He didn't give this one this. Alhamdulillah. But you're not trained, you see. So the whole life is like that. And it's hard to see. But can you see it in other people? Yes, you can. When someone is just being competitive, someone is just keeping all that, you can see. But in yourself, you cannot. What is the starting point? The starting point, it's good that you're speaking from yourself. It's not so easy. I know that. But what do you want, a medal? But listen to this. You're asking what is the starting point, right? In order to change that. Give in. Don't win all the time. Give in. You're going to win with someone, you make like you lose. Let the person to win. Meaning, you're not trying to win the competition, you're trying to win the person's heart. This is the thing that Americans don't care for anyone else. They don't care for people's heart, you see. Go around. They don't care if someone is... I hate that. That someone is a saint behind you or a salih behind you. No. You're blocking the way and someone says, whatever. I say, go around. What's wrong with you? I have a right. Don't you see? I'm here. You see? Now it's become a sickness that you think it's just a characteristic. There's nothing wrong with that. There's something very wrong with that. So you give in. You win people's hearts. We were taught that from very young. Oh, it's like this. You're the older one, right? Why you want to win over these petty things? It's young. Just give in. It's okay. Give in, then you feel that, oh, you become immediately like a protector. You can win. But you let the other person have. What does that give you? Magnanimity. What is magnanimity? To be karim, to be generous. It's okay. Not to make a show. It's okay, I let you. No, just what the right hand does, the left hand must not know. Just let, it's okay. Then people who are like, you should be winning, but you let the person win, subhanAllah. They increase their respect for you and their love for you. So winning people's hearts, what more do we want? What more is there to learn from this? The Prophet ﷺ spent 40 years winning his qawm's hearts. Still continuing until his end to win. How many times he brought himself low just to bring his uncles to Islam? They threw garbage at him. They dug a hole for him. They wanted, still he goes. We know this, why we're not doing it. That's why those who know and they're not doing it, extra hard I'm going to be, because it will be a curse to you on Judgment Day. Mevlana wrote about this, didn't he? And the day that the Prophet ﷺ stepped out and there was no garbage in front of his house, he said, he must be sick. Because no garbage today. If he's well, he's going to throw garbage. Let me go and visit him because he's sick. Maybe his heart will soften and turn to Islam. The whole point is the heart. Why we don't have hearts? Why we're not trying to soften people's hearts? Why we're teaching our kids to win all the time. Winning in what? Dunya. Why? It's wrong. It didn't work for us. It's not going to work for them. How to steal hearts? We are not going to be here if our Shaykh didn't steal our heart. Allah. Looking at us, the dirtiness that we came in his presence with, he could have just banished us. Yes? But yet he smiled, he opened his arms and he says, come. So be generous, the starting point. Don't try to be right all the time. Especially with people, it's okay. Don't fight all the time to win. It's okay. Don't always be the center of attraction. It's okay. Don't always try to be the one giving advice or trying to be the one who has clever things to say. It's okay. Pull back. Listen. Let the person speak. Agree. Even if the person is wrong, don't. But these things are not taught to us, you see. If anything, they say, no, you must always speak. You must always this. And then you become blind to that part of stealing people's hearts. You're not interested in their heart, you're interested in you. You have to excel all the time. Number one, all the time you have to be. Number one is Allah. He is Ahad. We should be zero. So you're not trained how to be zero, just to be zero. Then it's going to be very difficult. Does that make sense? To give in, to teach, to give in. Doesn't matter with what. You start with your family, start with your wife, start with your kids. Just, don't. Just okay. It's okay. That's why we're looking at it. This is humanity. This is being human. You see, it's not even being extremely spiritual. That's why Allah favored the Turkish nation, the Ottomans, for that, because there is a certain humanness about it. They're not hung up on things. They're like, it's okay. And with that humanness, the awliya love them. The Ahlul Bayt love them. Because it's exactly, this is what we're looking for. Yeah. Because with that kind of competition, you will become racist. That's the end point of that. Meaning, I'm better than you. When I'm better than you, why should I have you to come with me? But we see with it, even up to today, we had conversations with a driver, with everyone who is not born in Turkey, but they're Turkish one way or another, this and how they're just welcomed. Things are not so great now, but it's still good. I've never seen that kind of acceptance. If anything, they say, what are you from? This. Well, they find 1 out of 1,000. But he's from where? Turkmenistan. That's it. You're Turkish. That's it. Come. We're together. So it's not limiting. It's wide. And Chef, and he says, one time, there are only three main Islamic superpowers, 3 empires. The Ottoman, the Safavis, and the Mughals. Yes? For hundreds of years. Not one time, 50 years, 150 years. For a long time, all 3 are Turkish. All 3. Yeah, it's safe to say that the whole world now has some Turkish blood or spirit or this or that. It's not about Turk, you see. It's not about that too, but those who love the Prophet ﷺ. So, this level of, it might be hard if you are dealing with right and wrong all day long. Okay? But that's your fight. Once you can be generous, then slowly you will start feeling what the other person is feeling. Then you are walking on the way of tasawwuf. You're feeling what the other person, not you, you're feeling what the person is feeling. So the person can be yelling at you and screaming, but you also hear other things besides the words. You also know what is the hurt the person is going through. What is, just like the prophets. And it's that humanity that they're trying to reach as much as they can. We are nowhere near the prophets. We don't have that level of patience at all. But at least that is the way that they're laying it. There's a way our Shaykh has put it, showing it to us, and living that kind of life. That's how we should take our steps to. Yes, we know haq is haq and batil is batil, yes. But when it comes to personal like this, people coming in, don't be so Wahhabi. Right? Everybody has their day in the sun. One day you, tomorrow might be another person. Yes? So, we must try, inshallah. This is the month of Ramazan. Keep it holy, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.